Listen to Salam Media.
9:28, and we're a little late with our next interview with Ted Blom, but unfortunately that's the nature of live radio, and I'm sure, Ted, you will accept our apologies on that. Ted is the Mining and Energy Advisors problem solver, advanced compliance analyst, and he's here to talk to us about the explosion over the weekend at Medupi. What is Eskom saying about it? Is this an issue around sabotage? Is it poor workmanship? Is it unskilled staff that were attending to a problem that just created this high drama? And does this mean load shedding, more load shedding going forward? Ted Blom, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hi, good day to you.
Okay, so a worrying situation, is it not?
Absolutely. More so because it's just blown up, 1/6 of our new capacity that we were going to rely on for the next 50 years, to quote Eskom. And there doesn't seem to be a cogent reason why this thing happened. It seems to me that Eskom saying it's not sabotage, it was non-following of procedure. But I'm myself, I'm questioning the procedure. I think the procedure also needs a review because, as far as I can ascertain, it doesn't comply with world standards.
Not acceptable at all. There were obviously suggestions in the media that Andre de Ruyter himself, and it's alleged, obviously, himself, was the direct influencer of the sabotage at the plant. Do you buy that?
No, not easily. I know that he maybe hasn't delivered on expectations, but no, I wouldn't. I would say that's a bit far-fetched there.
So what do we think happened? Is it just really poor workmanship and unskilled staff perhaps being given the task of fixing a problem?
Okay, so let me just quickly run you through the procedure. All the generation sets within Eskom are hydrogen cooled, and there's technical reasons for that. It's one of the best coolants available for these type of applications, and more than 70% of generators worldwide follow the same technology. So the technology is not something new, but everybody knows it's a dangerous technology. And for that reason, there are procedures in place to do that. And what happened is you've got to purge the hydrogen out of the system when you want to work on the system. And you do that by introducing carbon dioxide. Hydrogen is light, carbon dioxide is heavy. So what tends to happen is the carbon dioxide fills the cavity from the bottom upwards. But when it's in, it doesn't mean that all the hydrogen is out because the hydrogen could still be stuck to the top of the cavity. So you need to do sampling and you need to have meters that confirm that the hydrogen has indeed been properly purged. So what you also do is you use more carbon dioxide so that you can flush the system and there's excess flushing going on. It seems to me that and then after the carbon dioxide, you introduce oxygen so that you can put people in there and that they can breathe while they're working. And it seems to me that the oxygen was either introduced too early or the oxygen was introduced erroneously instead of the carbon dioxide, or some other shortcuts could have been taken. And that's my problem, is that the system is not robust enough to preclude and isn't foolproof to preclude these type of disasters happening. And if it happened at one unit, it can happen at Eskom's 90 other units as well. So that is technically what the outcome could have been. And so I don't think it's sabotage, and also it's very dangerous. You put your own life at risk.
Absolutely.
It's a miracle that nobody got hurt or killed.
You just preempted my next question. It sounds like an extremely dangerous operation, and thankfully there were no fatalities. But also, with work like this, you truly need highly skilled and experienced people. And I'm beginning to wonder, was that in fact the case?
Okay, so yeah, it's even a more dangerous situation because this work is done by maintenance teams. And Eskom's got lots of maintenance teams that service, the 90 generators that Eskom has in its fleet. And these maintenance teams are made up mostly of contractors, as far as I'm aware, because Eskom doesn't want to pay for them to sit idle while they're not needed. And every maintenance team swaps at least every 12 hours because of shifts. So you need to have a very robust system to make sure that your maintenance team is fully familiar with what the situation is, and B, that the handover between the teams is 100% cogent and robust. And it's a bit like when you have the police changing shifts as well.
Yeah.
They need to brief the next shift what's outstanding, what matters have been closed, and what matters are urgent, and so on and so forth, and what the status is on all the matters. So the same thing happened to the maintenance team. And if that doesn't happen properly, you have an ill-equipped and ill-informed maintenance team taking over the job. So that it itself is an inherent risk in this type of work.
So whereas a week ago we were celebrating the completion and opening of the Medupi power plant 14 years later at an astronomical cost, it seems as if South Africa's energy and electricity woes continues.
Absolutely. So I've looked at the statistics, and I've actually called for the high probability of load shedding this week.
Oh dear, that's all we need. Ted Blom, thank you indeed for your expertise on this matter. We're all holding thumbs and pray that we can go forward with the lights still on. Thank you indeed, and have a good day.
Thank you.
That was Ted Blom talking to us about the explosion at the Medupi power plant. He is a freelance, he's not a freelance journalist. He's a mining and energy advisor's problem solver, also an advanced compliance analyst. It is exactly 9:35.
Depot Retail Pharmacy and Emergency Medical Depot, conveniently situated in the Duzimed Medical Center, Corner Burger and Bot.